Morning, everybody. I just got out of the shower a little bit ago. I have to put gel in my hair. Let's start the day. So I've had a ton of people ask me how I afford to travel the way that I do, which I get because people think European travel and they think, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Number one, very important, that's not the case. That's not the case by any stretch of the imagination. That being said, I do travel a lot and people want to know, how I afford to do it and what steps do I take. So I'm going to kind of explain that. I think the first, that's so gross, I just spit everywhere. Okay, I think the first step to being able to travel the world is to decrease your costs of living. And what do I mean when I say decrease your costs of living? Find things that you're spending too much money on, just extra money on, that aren't entirely necessary. And I'm not saying that you can't just, have a little bit of fun, spending money, because that's okay. But, for example, I'm a college student. Many of you know that. I go to Indiana University's Kelley School of Business, but I go to their Indianapolis campus rather than their Bloomington campus, which is saving me close to $15,000 per year. And then on top of that, I live at home. Here, look. Welcome to my home. We're at home right now. I live with my parents and my 16-year-old sister. It's not the most illustrious college experience. I just reallocate and reprioritize what I think is important for me. Second, if you're my age and you need to save money or make money for that matter, but you don't want to go get a traditional minimum wage, job working in retail or fast food or whatever that is, that's fine. I don't do any of that. I'm still able to travel. I do different things. Let me explain. Now, earlier this year, there was a guy by the name of Gary Vaynerchuk. Earlier this year, a guy by the name of Gary Vaynerchuk instituted a challenge called the $20,170 challenge.
Anyway, we're gonna have a $20,170 challenge. I have this really interesting 2017 challenge. It is my belief that everybody has a ton of tchotchkes, ton of former clothes, ton of electronics, I'm trying to find my iPhone, but different generation iPhones, flip phone, thank you, J-Rock, iPhone 4 sitting in your closet, a RAM Man, one that's actually from '84, that would probably go for $9. Here's my big belief. My big belief is this, my friends. The 2017 Flip Challenge is this. I believe that if you amass the hours that you allocate to a iPhone game for 3 hours here,
Now that challenge was to buy things for under market value, whether that's at Goodwill, whether that's from family members, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and then resell them for their given value. For example, anybody who knows what they're talking about in the tech industry is familiar with these. Granted, it's March 24th right now, but these are Apple's illustrious AirPods. These are very difficult to get your hands on. Right now, I think these retail for $159.99 a piece, but they're sold out everywhere. You cannot buy these in stores anywhere. So, what I did was I went to a website called isinstock.com. I paid $5 to get alerts for whenever these are restocked on any website. As soon as I got the notification that these were in stock, I went in and I bought 6 pairs, I think. I spent close to $1,000, or maybe just over $1,000, on 6 pairs of these for $160 a piece. After tax and shipping, it came out to about $170 per pair of these. But now I'm selling them on Facebook for $200. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but if you take that $30 profit in between what I bought and what I'm selling for, that $30 profit, you multiply it by 6 pairs, that's $180 for 2.5 hours of work. And you might be thinking, Nate, I don't have $1,000. I can't just go out and spend this money. That's okay too. Disclaimer, please be very, very careful with what I'm about to say, because you have to have your head screwed on straight and you have to know how to deal with money before you go about this. But what I suggest you do, especially if you're around my age, go apply for a credit card. Just a very simple student credit card with maybe a $500 a month limit or a $1,000 a month limit, just to start off. What you're going to do is you're going to use your credit card to buy things like this, as long as you are positive that you can sell them and get your money back within the same month. because then you're able to pay off your credit card, you pay no interest, you're building your credit score, and you're getting rewards points. Which, ironically, my credit card, this is my credit card, it's the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and it is a travel card. So I get travel points from when I spend money. So if I go out and I spend $1,000 on these, and then I turn around and I sell them for like $11.80, not only do I make $180 in profit, but I also get $1,000 of travel rewards, like the equivalent on here. So I'm able to travel for cheaper. Or, in the case of my next trip, it's almost free. And I'm gonna make another video explaining that. But it's not just those two things. I also own and operate a small advertising agency. It's a digital advertising agency based out of Indianapolis. And clients hire me to take care of all their social media. I run YouTube pages, Facebook pages. I respond to clients on Instagram and Twitter. So I have a small business doing that as well. Hey, if you're interested in any of that, I'll put my business email down below. Shoot me an email. I would love to talk to you. I'm gonna, you know, plug. Okay, sorry. But then I also pick up odd jobs. For example, today, what I'm doing is meeting someone to sell him these. And then I picked up an odd job of helping someone do a little film project for like 2.5 hours. And then tonight I'm going out to a Pacers game, because remember, it's okay to have a little bit of spending money, a little bit of fun money to spend. And number 3, I kind of touched on this before, don't be fancy. You don't need the newest, best, brightest, greatest gadgets that exist. And that hurts me to say, because those AirPods, I bought 6 pairs of those, remember. I didn't keep a single pair. I've bought and sold Apple Watches. Didn't keep a single pair. Actually, another sale that I'm doing, inside this box, right here, this is an iPhone 7 Plus 128 gigabytes. I'm not keeping it. I want it. I really, really want it. It was gold. It was beautiful. It was on my carrier. I loved it, but I'm not keeping it because I don't have the money. So you have to be able to say no to yourself, which is really actually quite difficult. But okay, remember, decrease costs. Buy and sell things, the $20,170 challenge. I'll link that video below. And don't be fancy. And if you can do all those things, you know, give it 3 months. Save some money. Save more than just 10% that, you know, traditional budgeting tells you to do. Save 50% because you don't need to spend money. You don't need Starbucks. You don't need Chipotle. You don't need to stop at H&M. I've had so many people say, oh Nate, you see, you get this money, but I don't buy it and sell things like you do, so I just don't have the money. Do it. You can do it. But you have to want to, and you have to actually do it. So as soon as you start doing those things, guys, I promise, you'll be traveling and doing like things that you wouldn't even dream of doing at 18, 20, 25, 30, 50, 60 years old. It's unbelievable what this potential has for you guys. That being said, you know, I've got a busy day today. Thanks for watching. This was a weird video, I get that. Also, I apologize for my last couple of vlogs from the trip being up late. As soon as I got home on Sunday, I had so much work and school stuff to catch up on. Hey baby girl. Sorry, my cat just meowed. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody. I'll talk to you, I don't know when. Okay, bye. One more thing. I apologize for this god-awful abomination that is my facial hair right now. When I was in Italy, every single guy there had rockin' facial hair. So I was like, you know what? The last time I shave is gonna be in Italy, and then I'm not gonna shave until at least April 1st, just to see what I look like with facial hair. So that's why I'm doing this. I just made a promise to myself. Sorry.